The 1980s, man. What a wild time to be a trucker. Turbochargers everywhere, aero kits, massive chrome, and every manufacturer trying to build the truck of the future. Some of those ideas were straight-up genius, on paper. But once they hit the real highways with real drivers and real fleets, total disasters. Today we're counting down 10 of the most brilliant, ambitious, and flat-out spectacular failures of 1980s big rigs. Let's roll. Number 10. Renault R-Series Turbo. Renault came out swinging in the early 80s with this super sleek aerodynamic French cabover. Turbo diesel, tilted dash, great visibility. It looked like the future. Problem? Electrical gremlins, weak transmissions, and basically zero dealer support outside of France. American and even most European fleets said, non merci real quick. Number 9. Freightliner Powerliner. Early 80s Freightliner said, hold my beer, and dropped a factory 600-plus horsepower Cummins monster on the world. The Powerliner. It was the most powerful production truck you could buy. Sounds awesome, right? Except it cooked itself on every mountain grade, guzzled fuel like a muscle car, and cost a fortune to fix. Went from hero to zero in about 3 years. Number 8. DAF 2800. European drivers absolutely loved the DAF 2800. Flat floor, huge bunk, super comfy. It was the king of the continent in the early 80s. Then Volvo and Scania dropped newer, lighter, more efficient trucks, and the heavy, thirsty DAF got left in the dust. Number 7. Scania Wonder 12M. This thing was basically the Rolls-Royce of 1980s trucks. Bulletproof 11-litre, insane build quality, rode like a Cadillac. Downside? It cost as much as a house. Smaller fleets couldn't afford it, and even big companies started asking, do I really need a tank when a normal truck will do? Number 6. GMC Astro 95. GM wanted a piece of the heavy haul pie so bad. The Astro 95 looked sharp, had a decent cab, Detroit power, but GM basically forgot they even made trucks in the 80s. No updates, terrible parts support, rattles everywhere. By 1986, GM threw in the towel and sold the whole truck division. Number 5. Ford Transcontinental. Ford tried to build the ultimate European super truck by mixing French cabs, British chassis, and Cummins power. Result? A total Frankenstein with horrible electrics, inconsistent quality, and when Ford bailed on heavy trucks mid-80s, owners were left high and dry with no parts. Number 4. Volvo F12 Globetrotter. Europe went nuts for this high-roof beauty, safe, comfy, efficient. Volvo thought, hey, let's sell it in America. American truckers took one look at the little 12-litre and the cab-over layout and said, cute, but no thanks. Culture clash at its finest.
Number 3. Kenworth K100 Aerodyne 2. Twin-roof windows, tall sleeper, pure 80s swagger. This was the cab-over icon. Then the U.S. relaxed length laws and everybody switched to long nose. W900s and Pete 379s overnight. Suddenly the Aerodyne felt cramped and tilting that cab. For an oil change was a nightmare. End of an era. Number 2. International Transtar Eagle CO 4070. International said, we're gonna make the most luxurious cab-over ever. Plush seats, wood trim, quiet ride. It was like a rolling penthouse. Then deregulation hit, fuel got expensive, and fleets realized they didn't need a Ritz-Carlton. They needed cheap and simple. The Eagle got grounded fast. Number 1. Mack Cruise Liner 2. Mack swung for the fences with the most futuristic cab-over America had ever seen. Sculpted aero body, digital gauges, wild looks. Drivers hated the weird seating. The cab shook like crazy above 60 MAF, and mechanics needed a PhD to work on it. Mack killed the whole cab-over line because of this truck. Bold vision, brutal reality, outro. So there you have it. 10 absolute genius trucks that crashed and burned in the 1980s. Sometimes you can be too far ahead of your time. Which one of these would you bring back today? Drop it in the comments.